What up guys, this is Kong and I'm back again for another movie review. Today I'm going to be talking about Phantom Threads. It's starred by Daniel Day-Lewis and some other actress I don't know. It's basically about this man who makes dress for women. He's a fashion designer, I guess you can say. Dressmaker more importantly. But let's talk about the pros. The pro is that Daniel Day-Lewis did a really good job portraying Mr. Reynolds Woodcock. His nuances, his behavior, the way he talks, the way he moves. Daniel Day-Lewis is a really good actor. He's just a really good actor. Nothing to say. He's just a good actor. Leslie Manville as a believable Sidro, I guess his working partner in running his dressmaking operation, you can say. She's strict, she's to the point, she understands Mr. Woodcock mannerism, his preferences, and that sort of thing. Vicky Strips as Alma, so she's a sweet and gentle woman, become the love of Mr. Woodcock and wife of Mrs. Woodcock. I buy it. She did a believable job. It was okay. Not like as great as Mr. Daniel Day-Lewis, but it was like, she was a believable character. And I like that this movie really, I guess, go through the relationship, show the relationship between Mr. Woodcock and Alma. Their ups and downs and their sadness and the moment they are together. That sort of thing. It's a unique movie about dressmaking, relationship, love, argument. And that's what really a relationship is about. Argument, sadness, happiness, all sorts of emotions. And that's not typical. I consider that normal. Personality crashes between Alma and Mr. Woodcock. Obviously, he's almost, to me, I feel like he's an eccentric. He's kind of like Tony Stark, or Haruhyu. Not Haruhyu. He's the guy who invented the plane back in the early 50s and 60s. I can't remember his name, but anyway. Those are the pros. Now let's talk about the con. The biggest con is just that it's painfully, achingly slow pacing. Oh my god. I fell asleep a few times. And it's just plain boring. Pick up the paces, please. Make it shorter. I don't care if it's in an hour. I'd rather enjoy a good movie and a well-paced movie in an hour. An hour 30, it was just painfully. I was just sitting there like sighing, like, oh come on. I'm just waiting for the movie to end. We get his personality, we get his eccentric person, we get that he wants things to go his way. And I get that he is he wants to do a certain way so he can work. I get it. I think it needs to cut down a little bit. This should be like an hour movie, not an hour 30. You should cut 30 minutes out of there. So I thought that was just the biggest thing about this movie. It's just slow, boring, and it's just the pacing is just awful. Anyway, let's talk about the score. Let's talk about the score. I only gave 3 out of 10 because each of those points are for those actors. Daniel Day-Lewis, 1 point. Leslie Manville, 1 point. And then Vicky Riprip as Elma, 1 point. They did a great job at acting. And the story, I guess I could get a point for the story. It could be a 4. But like I keep saying, the story is just boring and slow pacing. It's just painful for a movie goer. And I was surprised there was a lot of people in the theaters. And I was just bored. I fell asleep a few times. So I recommend you do not watch this movie if you can't stand long movie with awful pacing. I wouldn't go because you will fall asleep maybe. I fell asleep and you will probably not enjoy this movie. It's just one of those movies, just really not good pacing. The story is just not well told. It fell flat, fortunately. So again, 3 out of 10. I would not recommend you go watch it if you don't have the patience. So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my movie review. I really appreciate it. I really do. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, browse my channel. There's a lot of content on there for you guys to check out. Please do so and press that bell button. I will appreciate that. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye-bye.